Welcome to yet another video, except this video I've already made, but I'm making it again because I accidentally deleted it. Don't ask me how I did that. But I don't think that's a bad thing because I think I can make this video better than the previous one, and there's new stuff. So if you've seen the other video, then now you're gonna get an update. So let's start with the PlayStation games here. So here are the PS3 games, and here are the PS4 games. This is Mass Effect Trilogy, and this was a super good deal. I think it's a really nice package. It's a little damaged, but it's fine. I only got it for 10 bucks, and let me show you inside of it. So here's what's inside that cardboard thing, and once you open it, you get every disc. That's right. I thought it was all in one disc, but no, it's all individual disc, which I really like. I like this presentation a lot. I think it looks super clean. You got the characters there. Disc, they're all really in really good condition. I have yet to have played them, but I cannot wait to play them at some point. I gotta make time to commit to this franchise, but yeah, really cool package. Next for the PS3 games is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This was the first game that I got for my PS3. It cost me $6 on eBay. Everything's in here. There's a Incredibles 2 disc that came inside the PS3, but I just put it in here. But there's a lot of cool stuff here. There's manuals and all that. I have not finished this game, but what I did play of it, I had a lot of fun doing. I think I collected every treasure, every little thing there is to collect in Havana, the main island you start on, and a couple other places, but I definitely need to go back to it. Next, there is Batman Arkham City with one of the ugliest box arts ever. I hate this so much. It's just so cluttered, and it's even worse considering that if it didn't have any of these scores things, like the actual art is really nice and really clean. It's just white, but oh well, what are you gonna do? The box is actually pretty damaged. This also came from eBay. You can see there's like a dent there. My girlfriend gave this to me, and I'm very thankful because it came with both games. Arkham Asylum, this one's also a little damaged there, but it's not as bad as Arkham City. It's a little cleaner. But yeah, I also haven't played these yet, and I can't wait. So here's the inside of Arkham City, and look how clean that looks. Like, imagine that as the front cover. Just imagine that. How clean does that look? I guess you can keep the Game of the Year edition, that's fine. But man, what a shame. So next, the PS4 games, I just took them out because it's easier this way. Bloodborne, I got this sealed last year. Haven't played it because my PS4 died like a month after. And I'm really bitter about that because I was really looking forward to this, but unfortunately I never got to play it. It's got a reversible art, but you can't really see because the plastic's red. But I like to keep the actual box art. Next up is the reason I didn't beat, or I didn't get to Bloodborne, because I was playing Elden Ring and I didn't beat it because, well, I was in the middle of it. My PS4 died. I put about 130 hours into the game, and yeah, I still didn't beat it because this game is very underwhelming. And it has what I call open world paralysis, and I don't even know if that's the right term for that, but yeah, it really is just overwhelming. There's so much to do. I feel like the world is too big, and often I just felt directionless. And yes, you can look at the grays and some of them will point to where you have to go, but at some point you explore so much of the map that the graces are just pointing at each other and you don't know where you actually have to go. So yeah, there's my Elden Ring rant. Now you saw this. The next game is Ghost of Tsushima. I also didn't play because, again, I was in the middle of playing this, and also Red Dead Redemption 2, but I have that digitally on the PS4. But yeah, my friend gave this to me, and I played the first hour of it, but that was about it. So that's a shame. Yeah, this was my first real game on the PS4. Minecraft I got very early with my PS4, and in fact it was the only game I played for like the first 3-5 years, because I mean, if you got Minecraft and you're 9 years old, you really need more games. But yeah, I put a lot of time into this game, and this version specifically I love, and it's a shame that you can't really go back to it unless you have the disc, which I do. But yeah, everyone knows about Minecraft, I don't need to tell you. But my first real game was Minecraft Story Mode. I guess my parents thought this was Minecraft, so they got me this. And it's not bad. It's just, it's okay. It's okay. And you can play it pretty quickly, you know. So, actually, my first game was Battlefront. I know I keep saying that for like 3 games in a row, but it wasn't this copy of it. My PS4 came with Battlefront installed, or for a code, because it was like a Star Wars bundle, came with a bunch of PS1, PS2 games. But eventually I deleted them for storage, including this one, and then I just couldn't find them in my library for whatever reason. So yeah, I did not buy it again. My cousin gave this to me. However, it is scratched, so it does not work. Alright, so those are all my PS4 games physically. Digitally, I have Doom Eternal, Red Dead 2, Last of Us, and that was about it. But here, let's get into the PS3 games that are up here. Of course, there's Shameless Hellfire. Everybody knows Shameless Hellfire. Here, let me show off the back. Of course. Anyway, moving on. Here's Red Dead Redemption. I'm very excited to play this. I really enjoyed Red Dead 2. I might make a video about that game. But yeah, the story is probably it's up there with one of my favorite stories in all of video games. And I'm not really into stories in video games. I mean, not that I'm opposed to it, but I'm more of a gameplay first, story second kind of guy when it comes to video games. But yeah, one of the most impactful stories. In fact, if it wasn't for the story, I probably would not enjoy Red Dead 2 as much as I did. Because I don't know, that the gameplay, it's just not for me. But Red Dead Redemption 1, I am very excited to play, and I'm gonna show you something cool about this. So okay, my girlfriend also gave this to me as a birthday present, and I'm also very grateful for that. But something really cool about this, not only is it in great condition, but the seller kept the receipt. And I think that's just so cool. It's like a time capsule. You can see they paid $60 for Red Dead back in 2010 in 2010. So you got June 12, 2010. This was at GameStop. So that's pretty cool, a little piece of history. Next is Fallout 3, which I got the same day I got Mass Effect Trilogy, because I got them in a convention. And this cost me also $10. And I saw it and I had to pick it up because, man, look at this. This is just so cool. And of course the game is in there too. However, the game doesn't work. Because, I mean, I put it on my PS3 and it was working sometimes. Most of the time I can't get it to work, which is really unfortunate, but I might look into getting the disc individually. And if you're wondering what's inside here, Really, in my opinion, it's not that special, but still pretty cool to see. So next, not a video game, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusader Volume 1. One of my favorite animes and my favorite part from that anime. So I had to get this. I don't have a lot of manga. In fact, this is the only manga I have. But I have read other manga, just not all the way through. Just a little bit in chunks. But I do intend on reading more. I don't think I'll get more for JoJo specifically, because I don't know. It is quite expensive. This was $17 on Amazon, but typically it's $25 for each one. So yeah. And this, also not a video game, but it's a Magic the Gathering card that has a sentimental value because I was hanging out with my friends and they were playing Magic, and I saw my friend just put this card on the field, I think they call it. I haven't played a lot of Magic, but I saw it and I was like, dude, I have to get it. I overpaid for it. I paid $2, which, yeah, this card is worth like 75 cents, I think, but I just had to get it. I mean, look at it. Sonic! Oh yeah, I jumped over the 3DS games, but I do have them. These are just the ones that I have in box, and they're not even in here. They're in the carrying case, so I'll show them later. But here, you see Smash Bros, Pokemon Y, Mario Party. Here, let me show them a little better. So, Smash for 3DS, Pokemon Y, my very first Pokemon, and Mario Party Island Tour, my very first Mario Party. Actually, let me show you something fun that's in here. If I can open it. It's a card! Okay, so Nintendo Switch games. I might not pull out all of them because there's a lot to go through here. Or maybe I will, I don't know. But this is the latest one I got. I got it on my birthday as well, if I can pull it out. It's Sonic Superstars. This one has a reversible cover. So there you go. I prefer this one to the original. And I have played like about 2 or 3 hours of it. I really need to get back to it and finish it, but yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. It's pretty cool. And then next to my latest game, I got the first game that I got, and that's Super Mario Odyssey. This is obviously a very special game. I 100%ed this game. I think I have over nearly, I don't know if I have 100 hours on it, but I made a video about my top played Switch games or whatever, so if you want to watch that. But anyway, yeah, this is just such a great game. I will say I kind of miss, like, this game is just very, it kind of loses a lot of the Mario essence. Like, a lot of the fonts and UI is just very basic, so I feel like that's what this game is missing for me, but I do love it nonetheless. Next is Sonic Mania. This is a great game, and yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. I've already talked about this game on my channel, but it is a great game, and I would like to replay it soon. Next is Sonic X Shadow Generations. This was my first Sonic game I bought, actually. After, actually, probably one of the first Sonic games that I played. I haven't played Sonic Generations, actually. I played Shadow Generations, which turns out to be my favorite Sonic game as of right now, even if it's just like an additional thing. But anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's Core Collection. Me and my sister bought this, and it's a fun time. Don't got much to say about it. Breath of the Wild, great game. I feel like this is like the size of this open world is kind of perfect for me because it's not as big as Elden Ring to where it's overwhelming, but it's also not super small. And I did get overwhelmed a little bit by it, but it was mainly with the problem a lot of people had was they would save tools like swords, bows, stuff like that, in case they had to use it later, but it turns out they never did use it because they were saving it the whole time. Yeah, that's what happened to me. But anyway, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. I got this because I played Monkey Ball on the 3DS and it was a lot of fun. And this game, it's fun, but don't have much of an incentive to go back to it. But yeah, Super Mario Maker 2, great game. I gotta hurry. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, also good game. It's a little overhated, but I understand why. But I recently replayed it with my sister all the way through, and that was a lot of fun. So, still a very solid Mario game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I only play this when someone's over and they want to play. By the way, these spines I printed from a subreddit called r/Switch Spines. So if you want to check that out, there you go. Animal Crossing, I have not been able to play this because my sister got this, and at the time we only had my Switch, so you know you can only have one island per console. So, but now she has a Switch Lite, so I might be able to play it. Mario Party Superstars, yeah, it's a very solid Mario Party. I got it to, again, whenever someone's over, I play that. Same goes for Smash Ultimate. First and only game I've ever pre-ordered. And yeah, I 100%ed the World of Light thing. And that was a lot of fun. And of course, we're talking about the best games in the world here. Pikmin 1 and 2. These were the first time I experienced these games, and I'm very glad I did. I've been looking forward to doing that for a very long time. That was about a year ago now. Although I still haven't beat 2. I need to get back to that. And this is my favorite game on the Switch. Probably. I don't know. I love this game. It's such a great game. Hold on, let me show you my Wii here. There you go. There's my Wii. Which I have it hooked up to this Toshiba CRT. Let me see if I can show you a little better. I need to get up first. But yeah, there's a CRT. I made a video about it not that long ago. So here are my Wii games. Let me see if I can move stuff around here. You can see there's Disney Tangled, Let's Paint, Pirates of the Caribbean, Brave, Cars 2, Barbie Gloom and Glam Pups, Just Dance 2, Toy Story 3. This is Metroid Other M, but it's in a like case, whatever. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I cannot wait to play this, but I still need to play Echoes. So, and finally Sonic Colors. This is the Wiimote. I have other Wiimotes, but I don't have them up here because I only use one, and sometimes I just use a GameCube controller. So yeah, I got the Wii Classic controller here, a nunchuck, PS4 controllers, GameCube controller, PS3 controller, Switch controller, which I desperately need a new one. As you can see, it's kind of disgusting. But yeah, I also have the new Super Mario Bros. Wii cardboard sleeve and Wii Sports. These are the games on my Wii that don't work because they're scratched, and I blame the cardboard. Here is my PS3 Slim, which I love. It's very cool looking. And over here, I got my 3DS games along with the DS games. So Super Mario 3D Land, I 100% it as a kid. Probably the first game I 100% it. So I think this game is super underrated. It's a great game to blast through. Obviously, it's not amazing, but I mean, not obviously. I mean, maybe it is amazing, but in my opinion, it's not. It's just a great game. Super Mario Bros. 2, well, it's new Super Mario Bros. I already talked about Mario Party, my first Mario Party. Mario Kart 7, that's actually my sister's. Yeah, I haven't not played that in a while. So I would like to get a group together and play that. Here's Smash Ultimate for Nintendo 3DS. Spend a lot of time playing that. Pokemon Y, also spent a lot of time doing that, but it died as soon as I was going to do the final gym, unfortunately. Nintendogs plus Cats, great game, honestly. Super Monkey Ball 3D, fun, but very easy to just breeze through it, and kind of short. Angry Birds on 3DS because, of course, Lego Batman, the video game, really fun as a kid. I'm not very into Lego games nowadays, but I would like to play that again. And Cars 2, which I also have on the Wii, and I would like to get on the PS3. And here is my 3DS, which is modded, and I made a video showing off what's on it. This video is just like a plug of every video that I've made. But anyway, here is my Nintendo Switch, because I'm going to show you the digital games that are on it. There's Resident Evil 4, Overcooked 2, Cooking Simulator, Suika Game, Doom, and Doom 2, Cuphead, Inside, Metroid Prime, which I wish I had physically, but one day, Castlevania Collection, awesome games, Stardew Valley, which I guess I was playing, Okami, and Hollow Knight, which I also wish I had physically. It's a great game. And I guess lastly, I'll show you my sister's 3DS. There you go. And there's my PS4, which is dead, unfortunately. And to finish off the video, there's Olimar. Goodbye.